Good morning, this is Nick from Prestman doing a video walkthrough of our 2016 Subaru Outback. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around, we're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly, and then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay. So first impressions are actually really good. First of all, obviously it's raining, so there'll be a little water on it, but if there are any dents or dings or scratches or anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. That being said, up here on the front, it's looking really solid. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here just because that's usually where it is, but I'm not really seeing anything. So we're off to a very good start. But let's start going around to see if there is anything that we can find on here. So you're gonna have some really small stuff in here, just like right in here. Very little scratch. So not a big deal, but nonetheless good to know. Tires on here, you have loads of life left in those, so that's fantastic. Big old roof rack up there, which is always a plus. Also have the automatic trunk opener, floor mats in the back. Oh, actually you have the WeatherTech ones, that's pretty cool. Sick. All right. Back here in the Outback, you also gonna have the levers for it, so you can lower the seats that way, which, let's be honest, when you're on the road, you're camping or something, that's pretty helpful, especially if your hands are full. Cool. All right, looks like you have a small scratch right back here. It's not really catching my finger, so it can honestly probably just get buffed out. But again, nonetheless, good to know, You have an, oh, actually, never mind. I thought it was a scratch, but it looks like it's just a fuzz. So you do have a little scratch right here, but definitely not what I thought it was. All right. I mean, honestly, for a 2016, this thing's in really good shape. I would normally expect to see a lot more, like a big old dent in the side or something, but I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Looks really good. So let's hop inside. Also, here's a quick look around some of our lot. This is maybe like, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. So we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. So I don't know, I just like to, when I'm buying a car, I like to know who I'm working with. So just thought I'd show you real quick. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the car on, obviously, but when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights, anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got 3 lights up right now. The first is my seatbelt light, which is correct. Then the parking brake, which is also correct. And low on gas, which is, again, correct. Other than that, everything's pretty solid. Let's cycle through a couple things real quick, just for fun. Awesome. So everything up there looks solid. As far as the interior features go, you got a lot. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so we're not here all day. But you're gonna have the heated seats, which is really freaking nice. Driver's side and passenger side, as well as in the rear as well. So back seats have heated seats as well. Up top, you're gonna have your cruise control. You have the paddle shifters. These are just basic controls, more basic controls. Down here, you can have your memory for the trunk. You have your blind spot monitor. I mean, you got quite a few fun things. Up top, you're also gonna have a sunroof, which, okay, let's be honest. A sunroof is not the most useful feature in the world. Like, the days you need a sunroof are far and in between. But man, is it cool. I actually really like sunroofs just because they're fun. So, I don't know, that's just me. And here, let's double check, make sure everything's working. Let's turn on the AC, make sure it blows cold. Wonderful. Yes, it is blowing cold and it is working great. So that's awesome. Let's check the audio.
We'll be right back. What makes the be different than any other radio
You have a very good speaker system. I believe this one is the Harman Kardon system. So I guess you can call it premium audio or whatever. Side mirrors. There we go. Cool. Other side mirror. Beautiful. Windows roll down. Windows roll up. Windows roll down and up. So you're also gonna have the seat presets. I mean, you're kind of decked out, to be totally honest with you. Pretty much any feature that you could have on a Subaru for 2016, you basically have. So as far as the interior quality goes, it's extremely good. You're not, I mean, it's a 2016, so there's really not much here. It does have one tear in the seat up top, so not very big, but again, nonetheless good to know. But other than that, I'm really not seeing anything. Another thing that's pretty nice is you also have the wood kind of trim on here. It's not actually wood, but it kind of looks woody, I guess, which just makes it look super classy. I'm a big fan of that particular look. You got it over on the sides, up on the dash here and there. So just good stuff. But we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check out in that real quick, and then that should be good for our video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a lot about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery, it's got a bunch of green crud all over there, all the metal pieces are covered in rust, everything that should be silver is like brown, and there's like spider webs and junk on everything, then, you know, you should maybe ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks really good. Again, not to be a broken record, it is a 2016, so it's got a couple years on it. It's not super old, but like, it's not brand new either. That being said, it looks great. I mean, there's really not even dust on here, so very good stuff in the engine bay. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything else you would like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Outback.